Keira, you're back. Should we get a coffee before you go to training?
Yeah, let's
do it. After you. Keira, you're back.
Yep.
Chelsea, back in the WSL, back here in England. Talk to me, why now? Why Chelsea?
I just felt like it was the right time, especially before the Euros. I wanted to feel settled somewhere and I wanted to be a bit close to home, friends and family. And yeah, I think Chelsea have obviously won so many trophies over the last few years, and I think their ambition matches my own and somewhere where I want to improve and play a good style of football as well.
You literally get here, you've got to get straight into it. What was that first day of training like?
Yeah, I think I'd just come literally maybe 24 hours. I was in Barcelona packing all of my stuff. So yeah, it was definitely intense. And then I think maybe 2 days later I was in the squad against Villa. And I think obviously it's not ideal in terms of preparation, but I think as a footballer sometimes it's just nice being thrown in the deep end and you don't have to think about it too much and don't have to get too nervous and all that sort of thing. So I think it actually helped me in the end, to be honest.
If there's someone I know that can deal with it, it's you. You're so nonchalant about so many different things. Feels like nothing phases you at all. That first game, did you just think, I'm just going to go out there, not spend much time with the team, but I can just do what I do?
Yeah, I think, well, and I was warming up, Sonia pointed to me and I was like, oh, me? And she was like, yeah. So then I obviously ran over and I think I just tried to, calm the game down a little bit. I think that's kind of what I'm hoping to bring to this team is just, maybe that side a little bit. And obviously speaking to Sonia, that's kind of what she wants me to do as well. But obviously having Millie behind and Hannah behind, who I play with at England, and hearing those voices that I've heard before definitely helped me to feel a little bit, more confident, I would say.
I always feels like they're so supportive of one another. You trying to break into that and know that you're competing against them whilst they're also your teammates. How's that been?
Coming here, everyone, is just so welcoming, and I think although we're all competing, I got the impression straight away that everyone really cared about each other and really cared about putting the team first. It's never about any individual, it's always what's best for the team and the success of this team. And even when I went to England camp and all the girls were obviously asking me how I've settled in, I think, I just told them the same thing, that it's probably the nicest but also most competitive team environment I've been in.
Driving around Cobham, very different to Barcelona, very different to Manchester as well. Are you feeling settled in here? This is now home?
Yeah, to be fair, I think just being back in England has made a massive difference. I do feel a lot happier and a lot more relaxed, but I think it's a lot posher than what I'm used to.
Very different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different to Rochdale for sure.
Are you using your newfound Spanish skills at all whilst here at Chelsea? Are your teammates you're linking up with? Are you still speaking any Spanish?
I say the odd word to Myra every now and again. But I think I understand Spanish better than what I speak it, and I think she's the same. She understands English better than she speaks it, so I think it kind of doesn't work that way. But I think my Spanish isn't the best, to be fair.
I mean, being in Barcelona though, that added so many other new things with learning a language, new environment, new team. Being back here, does it feel like, you mentioned, you're just happy to be back in England? The weather might be a bit different, but
definitely.
I can feel the smile on your face, and that just feels like that aura you've got being back here.
I think there's just like so many things that you don't think about as a footballer, like when you move in. I think obviously it's hard to say no to Barcelona, but I don't know, I didn't even think, like, obviously the way they communicate on the pitch is so different. The words they use, what they say, like when they say it, and all of that sort of stuff, and in and around the training ground. Like, I'd only ever been at City, so that was all I knew. So I think I was massively out of my comfort zone for the first 6 months. But I just think being back here, it's definitely just took the pressure off. I know all my supermarkets, I know all the things I like. So I like being in my home comforts, it's fair to say.
Well, we're here now. We'll get out, get some coffees.
Lovely.
Is it on you or me? I'll treat you, don't worry, I'll do it.
I thought you didn't even let me answer then.
I know, go on, all right, I'll pay for it, don't worry, it's okay.
Thanks. Oh, cappuccino, please.
Even though you are back in England, still far from home, did you manage to get back or not?
I haven't yet, but my mum and dad have been down a few times. I've been to pick my dog up, and dog sitting while I was on national break.
Did you speak to them about the move, about coming back? Did they give you any advice or anything?
Do you know what? I don't really, because my mum gets really stressed and she can't sleep, and then she's texted me and she's been like, I've been up all night and I can't stop thinking about it and I'm worrying, so I tend not to. I'm like, maybe I'll need you this day in case something happens, or I speak to my dad about it a little bit more. He really loves football, so obviously his opinion means a lot to me, but I try not to get them too involved because I know my dad's a little bit biased to one team as well, so yeah, I don't talk to him too much about it.
Right, let's get you to training then, coffees in hand. I want to talk about that. How different is training here at Chelsea compared to, obviously, previous clubs?
I think because of the way Sonia wants to play, it's similar in a sense of, you know, a lot of it is focused around possession and being on the ball. Training's definitely a lot colder than Spain. But yeah, other than that, I think probably a lot of the ideas and the tactics are similar in that sense.
Coming into this season, it was an interesting time for the club, or people thought it was going to be an interesting time, going from Emma to Sonia. How's it been working with her?
Yeah, really good to be fair. I think obviously because she was a player and she won so many trophies, I think that definitely helps. She understands a lot from the player's point of view, and you know, some days, you know, if you're feeling tired, like she gets that, and all of the mental part of the game as well. She's obviously been through it herself, so she's very empathetic in that sense. But I think that's just a credit to the group of the girls as well. Like, I just think they've gone from one manager to another and they're still winning. I think that just says a lot about their mentality and how together they are as a group as well.
You've won so much, not just here in England, but of course in Europe as well. How have you matured and developed as a player? What's the Keira Walsh that's coming back to England now?
I think obviously going to Spain, it was an incredible life experience as well. I think you learn so much about yourself. But yeah, for me, I think I would say a lot calmer now. I think I'm still really competitive, but I think the way it shows, I'm more calm, and obviously I'm older now, so I've got more experience with that. But yeah, I just think for me, just trying to influence the game in the style that I've always been taught to play, and it's similar to what Sonia wants to do.
Now, before doing the interview, I had to chat to a few of our mutual friends.
Okay,
all right?
I don't know what you're going to say here now.
One of them, well, she actually sent me this, all right, and I wanted to show you a little message from Izzy Christensen.
Thanks.
Hi Keira, it's your favourite Sky Sports pundit here. Sorry, I can't be there today. Is that what you say to a video message to fans? Yeah, anyway, I was asked to send a fan video, so here you go. Welcome back to the league. Obviously it's great to have you back. Would have preferred you to be up north, but I get it. I hope that Kyle is being kind to you today. Tell him his paddle's really coming along. He's smashing it.
Wow, she's thrown you under the bus there.
If there's anything you don't feel comfortable answering, just don't answer it. Remember, this is going out globally, so just be careful on that one. I'm sure your interviews are as good as your midfield play. So looking forward to seeing you finishing off the season at Chelsea, and unbelievable performance against Spain the other night at Wembley. I thought you were class as per. So great to see you back in the league. Be nice to Kyle and take it easy. I'll see you soon.
That was nice. Funny girl, isn't she?
She's funny. Very high praise as well.
Yeah.
What is it like when you've got friends from past and new? They are giving you all of that praise, and everyone talks so highly of you, Keira. Let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah. I think that means probably more than anything. I think that's where, you know, I take my confidence from, is people I've played with and people who are close to me. And obviously Izzy made my job very, very easy when I was playing with her at Man City. I think she scored so many goals and helped us win the WSL when I was there. So yeah, I'll take those compliments off her for sure, because she was an unbelievable player.
As one of the older in the group now, you
didn't need to say that.
I'm sorry, I've got to mention it, even when it comes to England, when it comes to the national team, and here at Chelsea as well. More mature, let's say that.
Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that.
Do you try and adopt the role that all of those past greats, Izzy, Jill, Ellen, those people you played with when you were younger, the role that they took up when it comes to you?
Yeah, I think you take like little snippets from each of them and kind of seeing where, you know, they were really good leaders. But I think for me, I am a little bit quieter off the pitch, and it's funny, I have conversations with Serena about it all the time, about being more of a leader in and around the changing room and off the pitch in particular. So yeah, I'm working on that, but I think, yeah, on the pitch, just having those experiences, I think, without me realising, on, you know, playing with Lucy and Millie and Leah, the younger players do naturally look to you and see how you're reacting in the dressing room. So yeah, just trying to be calm and not show my nerves, because obviously, you know, we still get nervous, but just trying to, keep focused, and hopefully we can influence them in that sense.
What are you looking forward to moving forward? You're finally settled, you're here, you're back. What are you looking forward to now?
Winning more trophies with Chelsea, I think. I don't think, winning trophies doesn't really ever get old, to be honest.
That smile on your face says it all. Honestly, Keira, it's an absolute pleasure to be able to speak to you. A big season ahead. It's exciting being back here in England. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And paddle soon?
Yeah, Jill and Izzy, but you can have Jill, I'll take Izzy, okay?
Oh, me and Jill are
I
not
need the
built for
help,
that.
I need the help.
I'm looking forward to it. Let's
Yeah.
get in, enjoy training.
Thank you.
See you later.